Hi, I'm Temi, and you're watching Off the Record. Hello people, I am Temi Fagbenle and I play for the Minnesota Lynx, WNBA team based in Minnesota. I'm in my second season this year, so still on the rookie contract.
So what exactly started this whole journey? Can you explain what led you to being a basketball player?
I started playing basketball when I was 14 years old. I didn't start because I wanted to. Tennis was my first love, but unfortunately, I grew up in England and I was playing tennis in England. But being one of 12 children, it kind of started to get very expensive private training. After moving to basketball at 14, I went to New Jersey, from England to New Jersey at 15 years old. And I went to a boarding school in New Jersey. Basketball was basically my passport, and I say this a lot. Basketball has been a passport for me throughout my whole life. It's taken me to so many countries, met so many people through it, got a free education in every single place I've been in, and I've just really capitalized on my skill in order to better myself in other ways as well, because I'm not just a basketball player. I'm interested in other things, and I use basketball as kind of like a tool to reach my other goals. And so I went from Blair Academy to Harvard University, and then from Harvard to USC, and then from USC to WNBA. And so it's just like, wow. My goal was always to make it to the WNBA. Okay. Because I knew, that's the epitome of amazingness. In basketball, women's basketball. It's just an amazing experience so far. Yeah.
That's great. So when you went to Harvard and USC, what interested you in the majors that you chose?
Mm-hmm. So at Harvard, I chose anthropology, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I have so many interests, and it's all so broad, and so I just didn't know what I wanted to pick. And anthropology was kind of like the broadest subject for me. And then at USC I did, as you know, strategic public relations, emphasis on the strategic. So I feel like I've set myself up. If I wanted to, of the field of anthropology or PR, I've set myself up for my future. I'm thankful for basketball for giving me that platform, giving me that chance to. It has made it easier for me to go through those routes. Mm-hmm. My family has always been big on academics, and that's the reason why I went to Harvard. They started recruiting me at high school when I was in high school, and so as soon as they started, they were recruiting me, I knew that was the place I was going to be. Once Harvard comes knocking, you don't say no. Right? You're like, And so, I being young and hard-headed, I pretended to my family that I wanted to look at my other options and see which other schools were interested in me, blah blah blah. But I knew in my heart of hearts that Harvard was where I was going to go. But so yeah, academics is one of my, I guess, passions. I just love to learn. But I love to act. Each school I've been in, I've taken acting classes. And so hopefully one day I get to Game of Thrones. That is my ultimate goal. I don't care what I'm in. I may be an extra or something. I don't know. But I need to be in the Game of Thrones as a warrior, princess, witch, something. I don't know. I need to be in it. Get me on the Game of Thrones.
I remember when we were in school that you also were interested in modeling. I saw you.
Oh yeah, modeling. Oh my gosh, there's so many things going on. Like modeling, yes, I am interested in that too. Like, I'm not just any kind of modeling. Like you can just. It doesn't interest me just to be a pretty face or whatever, a pretty body or whatever. I want there to be a reason behind what I'm doing. With modeling, creative modeling, out of the box modeling that doesn't make me look pretty all the time, that shows something that, is just different. I don't like to be the same. My family inspires me. I am one of 12 children, and we just do everything basically. We got teachers, lawyers, artists, poets, journalists, you name it, like in my family. And so everything they do just really inspires me, makes me want to be a better person, not only just because of their accomplishments at work, but just the kind of the people they are.
You go to a lot of different countries, you experience cultures. Do you think any of those have shaped or have helped you succeed in basketball?
I mean, yeah, like I grew up in a very open-minded family already. You know, so many of us. There's more to life than just me, and there's so many other, so many different people in this world, and so many different views, and so many different ways of life. Just, taking that on the court has just enabled me to just let things come and just not, I'm not quick to judge people. And that, I think, translates on the court as well. It kind of gives me a patience.
I would say that.
Wheeling to Fagbenle, flinging it down the floor. Wheeling barrels in from Temi Fagbenle.
Let's take it back to 2012 when you were in the Summer Olympics.
Oh, you did your research. Okay.
Describe that experience, because that is absolutely amazing. I am sitting next to an Olympian.
Oh my gosh, guys, it was just fantastic. And it was in London. That's my hometown, one of my hometowns, and so that's going to be. And I've said this before. It was definitely a once in a lifetime experience for me, because it's not going to be in London in my lifetime again, I don't think, or my athletic lifetime anyway. And so just, whenever I think back, I just get shivers, because it was such an amazing experience. It was such a high, and then when it ended, such a low. Like, what is going on? Like, really, this is all ended? But it was so amazing to play in front of the home crowd. The support was just unparalleled. The most satisfying part of my job is definitely winning. For sure. I mean, winning after knowing how much work you've put into the whole thing, just because it's a collective effort, it's not one person that wins. The whole team needs to be on the same page in order to fulfill your goals. And that's just like the hardest part of being on a team as well, like getting everybody on the same page, getting everybody to realize this is like what we need to do to win, and getting everybody to be selfless as well. So when that clicks, it's just the most amazing thing, like amazing feeling, just satisfaction. This is a very exclusive club. You have thousands upon thousands of people vying for, or wanting to be in the pros or even to college. Those people, I tell, for the people who are serious, if you're serious about it, you already know deep inside like what you have to do. But if you want to know how to be serious, it takes so much dedication, it takes so much hard work, it takes so much consistency in all of those, in hard work. What are you doing on the court? What are you eating? What are you putting in your body? How are you looking after yourself? What are you wearing on your shoe, on your feet? Like, all these things matter in terms of, being at the higher, playing at a higher level and increasing your longevity on the court. You just really have to look to yourself and ask yourself, can I do this? Can I be dedicated to this endeavor? And if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. You're probably good at something else. I don't know, but just not understand that it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to be fun. Like, it shouldn't be, a lot of work shouldn't be daunting. It sounds daunting, but it shouldn't be such a crazy thing to achieve. It is what it is. You're going to put it in, and you're going to enjoy putting in that work. So